I have to say, I'm really looking forward to our upcoming ecotherapy training. This is in part based on the interest in communications I've gotten from so many of you since our last training who are ready to participate and join this next cohort. It's also, though, my excitement looking ahead is partly based on the experiences I had with the last training and what a wonderful experience that was. And I'm so grateful for the testimonials and the communications I've gotten from participants about how meaningful and impactful and rewarding the whole experience was. Included, though, I'm also grateful for the feedback I got from people for ways that I can better and improve the curriculum and better support people's needs and interests professionally as it relates to ecotherapy. One example of that was that the last curriculum really primarily focused on individual work. And while that will still be a central emphasis, I'm going to offer a lot more resources and support as it relates to leading groups and workshops and classes and larger settings for people, because that was something people wanted more information about. And so I'm continually looking for ways to better the programming, and this was an example of that. And so I look forward to bringing that forward. When I also think of other experiences that stand out about that last training, there's one word that comes to mind, and it's the word click, and it's the image of the light bulb going off. And that was applicable in a number of different ways. One was individually, as each person started to gain greater confidence and comprehension of the ways that ecotherapy is applicable, both its theories and principles and practices, and the very many ways that ecotherapy could be applied. And to feel people really starting to resonate with that and feel more empowered was such a privilege, and I just was eagerly trying to support that. Furthermore, I loved when the click happened within the group, interpersonally amongst the different participants. And I think having shared learning and growth is so important for any type of experience. And certainly as it relates to ecotherapy, which on the one hand is timeless, but it's also a relatively newer field and continues to expand and grow. And so important that we all come together to share ideas and experiences and questions. And in that way, we're all enhanced and enriched in a lot of different ways. And the final thing I want to point out, the light bulb going off, was how each person started to feel more confidence about the ways that they could apply ecotherapy professionally. I think a lot of people came with somewhat limited notions, like a set of clothing that's a little too tight and doesn't fit very well. And I was eager to expand the notions of the ways that ecotherapy can be applied, because there are so many, and they can be adapted to your personal interests and skills, the locations and clients or students that you work with. There's infinite possibilities. And I think when people started to grasp that and see the many, both small and profound ways that it could be applied, that click happened, that light bulb went off, and it was just so wonderful to send people off at the end of that training feeling that they were ready to bring it into the world, to share it with their life and with their work. And so that was wonderful to know about. And now to hear updates from people about the ways that they're doing that, both small and large, and it's very humbling to think that in some way I might have been able to contribute to that. So for these reasons and more, I'm looking forward to our next training to try and build upon what we already started in the last training and then make it even better, more impactful. I hope you'll be interested in joining us. If you are ready to register or get more information, you can visit our website at ecopsychologyinitiative.com. Or if you have some questions, by all means, let me know. I want to make sure this is a good fit. There's certainly no pressure to participate. Send me an email, info@ecopsychologyinitiative.com. Either way, I know that I am grateful for what transpired last time. I'm eager and excited for what comes again. And like I said, look forward to sharing that communal experience with so many of you. In the meantime, be well. Nature knows the way.